What's up guys, and welcome back to another video, and today we are here for another last man standing video. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but it's one of the most popular, in fact it is the most popular series on my channel. I don't know why I don't do it more, because it's just easy views really, isn't it? People seem to like it, and I'm not particularly good at driving on the F1 game, so a series where I can crash into people is ideal. But yeah, if you are new to this series and you don't know what the last man standing is, fear not, because it's really not difficult to get a grasp of. Basically, the aim is to be the last man standing on the track by DNFing all other cars on the grid by whatever means possible. Tends to involve a lot of crashing. So if you guys are up for that, then yeah, stick around. It's quite interesting. We're here at Baku today, a circuit which I've actually done this challenge at before, all the way back on F1 2016, but it wasn't particularly successful back then. I don't know whether any of you guys remember, but basically on F1 2015 and 2016, you couldn't disable the rules. So literally every time I crashed into someone, I got a penalty and got disqualified quite quickly before you could DNF all other cars on the grid. But fortunately, Codemasters must watch this series, and they were like, you know what, we need this series to come back. So they allowed you to disable rules on the F1 games again. And here we are, at F1 2019, ready to do the challenge. If you guys do enjoy this series, do make sure to leave a like down below, it really does help. And if you guys want to see more, subscribe if you're not already, and leave a comment down below on what track you want to see me do it at. I've done it at a lot of circuits before, but if there's any ones in particular that you want to see me do, leave them in the comments section. And try it for yourselves. I'd definitely recommend it because it is a really good challenge. We're driving as a Williams today in a 25% race, but hopefully it doesn't take us the full 25%. Don't quite know why we're starting P15 because we are in a Williams. But yeah, let's get into it. Right, we're ready for our first attempt then. We've got simulation damage on. I don't know how effective that's going to be. We can jump to start because there's no rules. But this first attempt is just going to be a bit of a taster, really. See what the best tactics are. Maybe a bit of a brake check into turn one. Nope, that hasn't worked. It would be nice to squeeze someone into the wall. There's a Haas there coming past. Can we do that to him? Kevin Magnussen. No, that didn't work. Put our teammate in the wall. I think that's worked. I think Kubica's out. Yes, he is. Right, we've got one. And there's a bit of a roadblock behind as well, which gives us a bit of leeway. So just having a quick look back before we get to turn 3 at what's happening. There's quite a lot of cars which are stuck here. I mean, look at Kubica. He's got no front wheels at all. This could be good for getting a thumbnail as well. But I'd be surprised if any of them actually make it through. In which case they should just DNF as normal. I don't know. But yeah, we're just going to carry on to turn 3. And I think the next step is probably going to be to block the castle section. I think Kubica's disappeared because we can see the cars filtering through now. I don't know how far behind me they are, but I will have sufficient time to try and block the castle section as we'll slow down a bit here because they are quite a way back. Oh, here they come. Here's led by Mr. Magnussen. Can you go down the inside? You can go down the inside if you want, Kevin, but I don't think you're getting anywhere. And this is the narrowest part on the Formula 1 calendar. But that has really not worked, has it? That has really not worked. He's got no front wing. Right, we're just going to reverse into Stroll, I think. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Wouldn't recommend that. Didn't lose any wheels. Neither did Stroll, but not a particularly successful first attempt. Right, on to attempt number 2 after that, frankly, shambolic first attempt. We're going to jump the start again and try and get up to the front, which we do manage to do. Now, the first few corners, it's quite difficult to get cars out. So I don't know whether to just persevere until the castle section, but we'll try and at least get a couple, or at least try and get someone in this first section. We'll let them drive past. We've got the AI on quite a low difficulty, so we'll be able to catch them even if we have some wing damage. So we've got Leclerc in front of us. We'll use him as a bit of a braking zone. And are you okay? Right, yeah. Let's cut that one out. Attempt number 3, I mean 2, definitely 2. We go again, and we jump the start again. I don't think being at the front particularly helped us. I said I was going to persevere to the castle section as well, and I just go for an audacious lunge at turn 3. We're going to try and push Bottas through here. Now, there's a wall on the outside of turn 2 that I think we can possibly exploit. Now, we did get Verstappen. We did get ourselves, but we did get Verstappen. So we've just got to refine that one, I think. How the hell am I going to get 20 cars here? We can barely get 1 at the moment, but nonetheless, we go again. We move, and it's a decent enough start again. We've got a couple of cars ahead that we can try and ram off. We've still got a full front wing as well. Now, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling it. Albon into the wall. You go, maybe. Or Leclerc, one of you. Still didn't work, which is not ideal. As we've now got Bottas on our outside. And Leclerc as well, who's trying to go into the wall. And now we're just going to spin off. We're surely going to DNF. Interesting. Don't really know what happened there. Yes, we've got one. We've got Ricciardo. Okay, and Perez as well. So it seems just spinning backwards. And Gasly. And Hulkenberg. Let's take a look at a replay. So we just sort of spin across. We were going backwards, and then everyone just sort of drives into the mess. Just look at that. What a scene. That is what this series is all about. It's taken us about 4 attempts, but yeah, we finally got someone. Right, we've got 2 escapees from that incident in Raikkonen and Giovinazzi here. Now we're at the castle section. Surely this is prime Carnage zone. Come on, Kimi. You know you want to. Are the AI just programmed not to overtake you in this section, or what? No, Kimi does go around the outside, which is not ideal. But we've still got Kubica, our teammate, behind, and we are quicker than Raikkonen, who is catastrophically slow through there. So if we just try and push him like we were doing to Giovinazzi, but try and get him into a wall, that could work. It has worked. So I think that's Raikkonen out of the race. Yes, it is. And now it's Kubica next up. So we're just going to squeeze in. Just squeeze. Big squeeze. Doesn't quite work. But we're down to 15 on lap 1, which is a decent start. And if we can try and get Kubica here, that would be superb. I assume he's going to come into the pits. Right, so here we are then. It's been a bit of a standoff, and Kubica. Is he going to go around or outside? Come on, mate, into the pit wall you go. Oh, did that work? I don't think it did. I think he chickened out of that one. Right, here comes Kubica, who's just ahead of the front pack. So we'll turn in on him, and that didn't do anything at all. And that wasn't particularly successful. Hopefully we're a bit more successful with these front runners, who should be coming past any moment now. Shall we turn into them and see what happens? We're going to turn into Verstappen. And that's got him. That is a good tactic. I seem to remember that worked on F1 2018 as well, as we smack into someone else. And that is Sebastian Vettel out of the race. As Hamilton, we were very close to getting. And I assume we're going to get some more cars coming now. But still, I think that's a couple more cars that we've got. As Sainz and Magnussen come through, we'll try and stick with them and take them out in the castle section, I think. Right, we can't really keep up with those ahead, so we've got Bottas, so he'll have to do as we squeeze him into the wall, but don't actually manage to get him. And now this is it. This is the castle section. This is where it could get interesting, as we're just being pushed along now, which that wasn't in the script. But yeah, those two get past. We're now in neutral. That has gone terribly. Absolutely terribly. Right, we're currently waiting on the start-finish straight. So obviously the cars are going to be travelling at like 200 miles an hour coming down here. So if we can just swerve into their path, I think that could be a good tactic, as long as we don't take ourselves out. So it looks like Lewis Hamilton will be the first to come down. So we'll just edge further, and he's going to be coming in quite hot. This is where they reach the top speed on the track. There he is. So we'll try and turn in, and that is how you do it. We get Lewis Hamilton. I don't know how we didn't take ourselves out as well. But now we're a little bit too close to the braking zone probably, and yeah, Stroll has gone there. But still, I think that could be a tactic. now, as we've got Sainz and Magnussen here. Right, these two are looking pretty apprehensive to get past us. And Sainz is in the wall, but looks like there's no real damage. We're just going to keep going, keep trying to take him out. What is the worst that could happen is there's a lot of debris down here. I assume from that lap 1 incident that really didn't work with Carlos Sainz. Yes! I don't know how that works. Okay, we get Norris. He's DNF somehow and we haven't, despite us literally having a head-on collision. But we'll take that. I think we're down to about 11 cars now. Let's just check on the race director. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 cars are still running. So we've already got 9 down. So we're not doing badly. Right, so we're back on the pit straight where we got Lewis Hamilton last lap. So racing point, I think of Lance Stroll that's leading this time. Obviously the man that got on the podium in 2017. Oh, I think we turned too late. And it's all gone wrong. I think we did get Stroll. But I don't know how we got Hamilton last lap, to be honest. You see, we turn in there. Yeah, it was always going to be curtains for us. You've got to make sure that the impact's on the side pod. He just obliterated our wheel. And he didn't even go out of the race. Okay, right. This game is interesting. Okay, right. So we're going to have to retire from session. And we'll give it one more go. But it is so much more difficult than when I used to do this back on F1 2014. There's like no chance of me winning anymore. Right, final attempt then. And yeah, I don't even know what to suggest now because we really didn't find a particularly good tactic last time. Obviously when we got Hamilton on the pit straight, that was a pretty good one, but then it did fail a lap later. But we might give that sort of thing a go now. So if we can get down the inside of Albon here, we may be able to swerve into some people's paths going down this straight. Right, it might just be, just swerve across and hope that we hit some people and not DNF ourselves. That sort of worked. I think I might have got a couple of cars. I think there may be some people that are out. Sergio Perez is definitely out. And he's the only one. Brilliant. Well, that was a good tactic, wasn't it? As we try and reverse into Romain Grosjean. Oh, okay, Ricciardo's out as well, so not all terrible. But 2 cars on the first lap as opposed to 5. Not particularly good. We'll try and stay with Raikkonen and see what we can do with him. Right, we've stuck with Raikkonen through here. And maybe we can get him into the castle. Oh my god, okay, he's in the air. I don't know whether he's still in the air or whether he ever came down to the ground. But surely he's out. Yes, he is. We've got to take a look at a replay there and see exactly what happened. But he was definitely airborne. This could be a good thumbnail as... yep, he was definitely in the air. Pretty good. That's definitely thumbnail material. Right, Verstappen's on his own by the looks of it. But we're at a good distance away, I think. And he's again in the air. Surely that means he's gone. There's literally a wheel hanging off. This could be a new thumbnail that's come in. We can't really move at the moment, which isn't ideal. No, we do. And we put Verstappen back down. That's a good tactic, I think. Right, what about reversing? We're literally trying every tactic in the book here. But we've got some cars coming down. Bottas, and we missed both of them. Brilliant. Right, there's a Haas behind of Romain Grosjean. Could we pin him up against the wall? That'd be nice. Yes, we can. And that is another one. I think we're now down to 15 runners, which isn't particularly impressive, to be honest. But I think we've got tactics now going forward. Right, we've got Gasly behind. I think we can do the old castle trick with him if we are careful. So what we want him to do, we want him to go down our inside here. That would be good. Go on, mate, go down our inside. Thank you very much. And now we pretty much just want to go as side by side as possible. That is lovely. So now we just hit him into the castle. Surely it's that easy. Surely. Surely. Have we got him? I think we have. I can see that wheel hanging off. And that is Pierre Gasly. out of the session. We've got some more cars coming. I think it's going to be difficult to set ourselves up for another DNF on this lap, but we'll do our best. Oh, here's Hamilton. We don't really want any of these, to be honest. Okay, right, we'll take that. We've got Leclerc from just reversing, which is interesting. I was trying to just reverse up as far as possible so that we could set ourselves up for another DNF at the castle, but we will take that 100%. It looks like Lewis Hamilton has quite a big lead at the moment, so he's just going to be coming down to this corner. So what we want to do is go pretty much side by side with him through here, and now this should be a good setup to take him out at the castle. And has that done it? I think it has. Yes, it has. Another one bites the dust. Lewis Hamilton is out, and we are another car down. I don't know exactly how many cars down we are, but I think we're doing okay at the moment. We've got Albon there, who we were trying to actually get out of the way of, but we've ended up taking him out. Just too good really. And there's another car there who's just taken us along to the castle section. How nice of them. It's Lando Norris. So if Norris could go around there, that would be nice. And maybe take him out. No, we're going way too slow. Way too slow. But still, we're doing okay. Right, let's count how many cars we've got out. So Perez, Ricciardo, Raikkonen, Verstappen, Grosjean, Gasly, Leclerc, Albon, Hamilton. Okay, so we've got 9 out. So we're basically doing as well as our last attempt. We've just got to take out one more car and we've made an improvement. Oh, Magnussen's come up on us very quickly. And come on, mate, you know you want to overtake. You know you want to overtake. And he's in perfect position for us to get him. And I think, is he out? He's surely out there. He's hit it side on. And Kevin Magnussen is now out of the race. Another one bites the dust. And I think these tyres are getting pretty horrible. It's going to get very difficult for us soon. Yeah, we're on 52% on the rears. So I think it'll be good for us to just come round, come into the pits, and reset. Here comes a racing point of some sorts. Another one is Lance Stroll. Looks as if we can go side by side, which we can. And, oh no, he's just a little bit too far ahead, I think. Yes, he is. He was. We nearly ended up taking ourselves out, which would have been pretty disastrous, but we just had no grip on the exit of that corner. As we've got someone else coming here, that is Kubica, but we couldn't quite get him. Now there's a big group of cars coming up. It would be a hell of an attempt if we can get any of these. And it looks as if it's headed by an Alfa Romeo of some sorts. Yes, it is. Antonio Giovinazzi. So, come on, Antonio. Go past, mate. Or one of you. Just one of you. Come on. You know you want to. No, you're just going to stop. You're just going to stop. That's fine. I'll go on then, and you can overtake me now. Yep. Vettel. Come on, mate. Come here. Come here. Come here. Bang! And out you go. And out we go. Ooh. Damn. I thought that was it. I thought we had him. I thought the tactic was bulletproof, but we've ended up taking ourselves out. Let's take a look at a replay. It's utter carnage down there. And brilliant camera angle. And you can see, I don't really know what we did differently, but we took ourselves out. And that's it. Okay, so it was a win for Lance Stroll on Racing Point. We were just incapable of taking him out. I think we tried a couple of times. But yeah, Racing Point, they just do it on this track, don't they? So maybe it was fitting that we allowed that to happen. It just doesn't look right, does it? I mean, we got Lance Stroll on the top step of the podium. We've got our teammates, Robert Kubica, in P2 ahead of Valtteri Bottas. This is screenshot that. I mean, this video is probably just worth it for that podium. Not a bad attempt. It was better than the last one. 12 cars, or sorry, 11 out of 19. We managed to DNF. 12 including ourselves. So yeah, 8 to go. It wasn't great, it wasn't terrible. Like I say, it's so much more difficult on these new F1 games. I seem to remember on F1 2018, it was like your rear tyres couldn't be destroyed. So it was basically just brake check people. Their front wheels would go and your rear wheels would stay. But yeah, that's all changed this year. It's as if Codemasters have actually made a better game or something. But yeah, not bad. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Brilliant fastest lap for myself in that one as well. But unsuccessful today. Hopefully in the future we can be a bit more successful. If you guys did still enjoy it, do make sure to leave a like. And yeah, join me in the next one. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Bye bye.